Good morning, Affton, and welcome to this week's edition of Cougar News. Today is January 25th, 2012, and I'm Marina Nichols. And this is Marissa Siekman, the newest member of the Cougar News staff.
Well, I'm not very good at singing.
That's okay. Affton is having a variety show.
What's a variety show?
It's like a talent show. I think Chase did a story on it.
He scares me too much.
Hey, you! Do you have talent? You should audition here at the Judy Ruthwich Theater, 26th of February. Do it.
Have you got talent like this guy? Oh, okay, maybe not this guy, but maybe this guy. If so, then you should try out here at Affton High School. But you don't have to be just like him. You can juggle, you can sing, you can play an instrument, or even dance. Anything that you can do that makes you stand out. Auditions are tomorrow at 5:30 in the auditorium, and you can pick up a form in the office or the library. With Cougar News, this is Chase DeClue.
Well, that looks really interesting. I think I'm going to go sign up.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go to commercials then.
Hey, you!
Who? Me?
No, him.
What?
How are you going to pay for college? No, you're going to join A+.
What is that?
I'll tell you what it is. Easy.
But what is it?
It's $1,000 towards many Missouri schools. I'll show you where to find out more. Here's where to find out more.
Check out this chef, right? Right? That's so gay. That's really gay. Look at those hands.
Please don't say that.
What?
Don't say that something is gay when you mean that something is dumb or stupid. It's insulting. It's like if I thought this pepper shaker was stupid and I said, man, this pepper shaker is so 16-year-old boy with a cheesy mustache. Just saying. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
Hey, Marina, I think I saw you at the Poetry Out Loud thing the other day.
You did?
Of course I did. I did a story on it. On January 18th, Poetry Out Loud was held in the school's auditorium. I talked to the top 3 contenders to hear their thoughts on this year's turnout.
I picked my poem because I actually did it sophomore year, but I didn't get to go on the stage to do it, so I thought maybe I could redo it again because it was kind of something I was already familiar with and put more passion into it than I did sophomore year.
One of my biggest fears about going up there was if I were to mess up in front of everyone, that would be really scary. My poem is really long, and so probably my biggest fear was just forgetting where I was at in my stanzas and losing it and just stopping on stage. That would have been really, really scary.
I did enjoy it. It was pretty fun getting up there in front of all those people.
Get that shirt in.
For Cougar News, I'm Marissa Siekman.
Wow, that reminded me of how much fun it was doing that. And coincidentally, I'm wearing the exact same clothes I wore during Poetry Out Loud.
And just think, Poetry Out Loud wouldn't have happened without the help of the fantastic teachers here at Affton High School.
Hey, speaking of teachers, do you know who this week's Teacher of the Week is?
Not yet. Amila did a story on it. Let's go to her.
This week's Teacher of the Week is Miss Schroeder.
I started teaching here 3 years ago, so 2009. Fall of 2009 was my first semester. I think the most important part about teaching is encouraging students to be responsible adults, for them to take responsibility for their actions and responsibility for their future. My favorite part is just teaching in general, being able to interact with the students and present material. I'd say it's hard to narrow it down, but interacting with the kids is probably my favorite part.
She makes learning biology really easy and fun. She comes up with weird things. Like yesterday they did sponge Susie and round pants or something like that. It was really weird, but it was fun.
She makes me laugh in class. She says stuff that you wouldn't expect her to say. She makes sure that we know the material before she moves on. That means going over what happens in photosynthesis 16 times on the smoreboard. She does it. I've never really had a science teacher at Affton that went out of their way that much, and she made sure the whole class succeeded and not just a few people.
For Cougar News, I'm Amila Haseda.
Our teachers are pretty great.
Yeah, they are. I love all of my teachers, especially Miss Malone. She makes being a part of Cougar News so much fun.
Yeah, she does. Hey, didn't she create a Facebook and YouTube page for Cougar News?
Sure she did. Somebody did a story on it.
I wonder who.
It was me. I did a story on it.
Technology. If there's one thing that our generation is really good at using, it's technology, especially the computer. Facebook and YouTube are the two most popular sites that teens like to visit. Do you use Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah, I use Facebook a lot, especially since I have an iPhone.
Do you use YouTube?
Yeah, I use it a lot.
Then you should definitely like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can go to both of these websites to find our link for all the latest broadcasts and updates. For Cougar News, I am Marina Nichols.
When I get home, the first thing I'm going to do is find a Cougar News page on Facebook and YouTube and subscribe to them both.
Good idea. Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Well, we'll see you next week, Affton. Like us on Facebook.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay classy, Affton.